Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. It's Annalisa, and thank you for joining. If you're new, especially welcome. And all my old followers, my friends, everyone, really happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. I've stuck my Instagram here at the bottom because I started this recently, and I do a card every day, daily card, and other bits and pieces. Some little picker cards or info about the decks I use, that kind of thing, and just random stuff that I like. So follow me there if you want to connect more. And otherwise, today's question is, what do they secretly want you to know? What do they secretly want you to know? Okay. This is a question to help you. It's kind of playful. I feel kind of playful with this energy. This came in as a real to kind of connect on an energetic level with this person, to help you feel into them. And although it's called a secret, this is probably something that actually is going to resonate with you. So as always, it should have this like, yeah, I had thought that was like, a kind of suspicion, or something you thought you were aware of. So this is kind of, it's aimed at helping people develop their own intuition, their own understanding, and develop their own confirmation of what they're picking up on and realizing. Because, I really feel that people who are drawn to pick a card readings, you're readers yourself, you're intuitive yourself. And it's like the pick a card is kind of a bit of training in that discernment, that alignment, that intuition, responding to yourself, because you have to pick, right? You have to trust in yourself that you can pick, so you already have this inner guidance. So this is really, something that should kind of resonate already. So I'm going to look into this. I'm going to show a little bit their character, just to check, you can feel into that character, that it's the right pick for you. And there will be an extension. The extension, I'm going to look into what action they're going to take. So regarding this kind of secret, what action are they going to take regarding it, and what your advice is. So it'll be just a mini extension today. Okay, so deck number 1 is the gorgeous Cosmic Tarot with a quartz with chloride. Never get that right. Chloride. Number 2, the Wildwood Tarot. Love this kind of British shamanic kind of deck with rhodochrosite. Or is that an agate? It's a pink stripy stone. Deck 2, pink stripy stone. Number 3 is the Akashic Tarot, which I've just been learning recently and is pretty fun and a bit different from regular tarot. And yeah, I'm really enjoying reading from this. So that's a new one for you guys. And this one has quartz, hairy quartz, angel hair specifically. I think, is it officially called rutilated? Something like that. Anyway, hairy, stripy, chlorine. Take your pick. And if you need a bit longer, pause now. Otherwise, I'm going to crack on. Oh yeah, if you didn't see it, Rose Star Tarot is my Insta account. Okay guys, I'm just going to shuffle this. I'm going to put in the timestamp for when I actually start the reading below. I find I like to shuffle during the reading, so this might be a couple of minutes. Okay, group number 1. Let's see, first of all, the character. So this is going to be an indication of the person. This might not be, it might refer to how they always are, it might be just what they're presenting with at the moment. So let's get an idea of the person we are reading for here, what they're secretly thinking for group number 1. What is the person that we're inquiring about? Fairies, please show us. Who is this person? Who are they? The Laum. Okay, this is a significant other. This is someone who you are closely connected with. You have a strong connection with them, a partnership with them. And what is characteristic about this connection is that one person, that there's kind of an imbalance basically in this situation. So one person is more of a giver, one person is kind of exhausted and tired and tends to be the one who is offering or helping or putting out a lot more, and the other person is more in the background. There's someone else in the background. The main person we're reading about is this person who's kind of tired. This is really important about them. There's someone who's kind of, yeah, they've been drained. And you may be like you may be a support for them, but kind of in the back, like this background support. Like someone who's kind of not really seen, not really obvious, but who's there, who's present. And the person you're inquiring out, they may seem kind of distracted. They might seem a little bit away with the fairies, off in the clouds, a bit of a dreamer, a bit of someone who's kind of lost in their imagination, in their thoughts, in their ideas. And this is someone who keeps going, like even when they're running on empty, you know, this person is like completely drained, but they keep going, keep going, keep going. And they may not even realize, you know, they're just so focused on what they're doing, they don't even realize how tired they get, or how drained they get, or how exhausted they get. Okay, that's your person. So let's see what is going on in their head space and in their heart space. What do they secretly want you to know? Okay. Yeah. This person is like very attracted to you. This person is very, very passionate. They're passionate to the point of overly lusty or overly aggressive or overly, they've just got a lot of passion, a lot of excitement. And they have this, I feel like they may have some anger actually. You know, a couple of these cards were reversed and I turned it over. I'm going to keep them. I want to keep them reversed, actually, because I feel like this person, they've got a very determined mindset, a very, like, they've got this real lust, this real passion, this real drive, this real heat, and a very, like, a very clear idea of what they, of how they see you. But this is in their mind, right? If this card came up in their heart space, it would feel more like passionate, but because it's coming up in their mind, I feel it's a little bit more aggressive. Let me put this card up, this screen up a bit here. I feel it's a bit more like yeah, like it's kind of impulsive. It's like this thing why they're so tired. It's like they can't stop. And I think they want you to know about this exhaustion, about this tiredness. But I feel like they're mad. They're mad about something. They want to... They have this idea. They have this dream. This idea. But they don't... They don't feel like they don't feel like it's possible. There's some kind of dream, idea, or vision, something something quite beautiful, something quite luxurious, and they just don't see how it's possible. They want it to be, but they're frustrated. They're frustrated that they can't have it, or that it's not there. Because it's like this dream is too much. It's like a burden. And but they want to try again. They want to give it another chance. They want to keep fighting. And this vision, this could be it's like your idea or your dream. It's like they don't believe in it, or they don't see it. They don't think it's real. And it's like it's this huge weight on them, it's this huge pressure on them, and they can't escape it. And they desperately want to be happy. They desperately want to feel good in the situation. I feel this is particularly towards you, that you really make them feel good about themselves. There's this real but it's like you make them feel good, but at the same time there's this doubt or uncertainty that they have, that everything is actually just too much for them, that they can't really cope, but they're willing to still fight. And it's like they don't want to let go. You know, they really have got this drive and this passion. They don't want to let go, but they just don't see how this is possible. They just don't understand the how this dream can actually work. It's like they've got the passion for it, but they don't know how to, they don't know what to do. Like, it's almost like there's this real uncertainty. They want to flip something over. They want to flip things around. That, I think the idea or the perception, like something needs to flip. It's like this opposite. Something needs to like turn on. They want something to turn on its head. And they want you to know that is it like they don't believe in you, in the dream? They don't believe in the dream. And it's creating this kind of like fiery fuel in them, this passion in them. Let me get some clarifiers. Okay, let's clarify the Prince of Wands. Yeah. Seven of Swords. There is something, they are envious of something, they're jealous of something, and it's making them really angry. They may feel like they've lost you. They may feel like they've lost you to someone else, or they've lost, or something's been taken away. And this is creating this anger in them that they want to take. This is like they want to change this dream. They want to take away. They want to take away your dream. Does that make sense? This feels quite intense reading. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Okay, I was feeling this really intense energy, and I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, they want to fight you. This person wants to fight you over your decisions, over what you're deciding and what you're thinking. It's like there's a battle, there's a conflict that they want to bring to you, and they want you to know they're not happy with whatever it is. It's like yeah, they don't think there's any benefit in it. They don't think there's any reward in your idea or dream, or this dream. Like, I'm not quite sure. Let me get a clarifier. I can't tell if it's theirs or yours or both of you, but it's like it's one-sided. Okay, so whatever it is, so this could be your idea. Like, you've got an idea, you've got a plan, you've got some kind of something in mind, and they don't think it's fair. They feel like they're being cheated in this situation, and they want you to reconsider it and really think about the long-term effects of this. Okay, I'm not saying they're right or they're wrong. This is this is like kind of stuff that's hard to say or that's hard to express sometimes. And you know, this like this Seven of Swords, like I've been very judgmental of this card in the past, like, oh, this is really bad, like you shouldn't feel like this is like some kind of like nasty energy. The thing is, it's just a reality of human experience that people feel this loss, feel this uncertainty. And yeah, you know, essentially it comes from a lack of self-esteem or a lack of confidence. But it doesn't mean anyone's wrong in feeling that. So I feel like they want you to know that there is something that it makes them feel, okay, this is not your responsibility necessarily. It makes them feel like something has been stolen or is being stolen or being taken away. Some kind of value or something, some kind of asset, something that really means a lot. It's like it just doesn't feel right to them, and they don't think there's a benefit to it in the long run. They and I think they, you know, they want you to know that they're willing to fight for their idea, their purpose, or their understanding. And I don't mean, you know, this could feel like, you know, a kind of a battle if you want, but actually there's also benefit. You know, these kind of things need to be worked out and need to be spoken about, right? We can't suppress these things. They can't be hidden or locked away. They need space to come out. And I feel like with this, it's like they want to fight for it, but it's like they've got this passion energy, they've got this ferocity, and they're trying to keep something at bay. They're trying to keep like maybe the depths of their anger, their real frustration. It feels like they are really trying hard to manage their emotion, and they're trying to keep it at bay, but they still want to fight. You know, in a romantic relationship, this can be quite passionate, right? This kind of fire energy is what can fuel passion and desire and lust, and you know, that kind of the heat and the sexuality, right? It's like this fire is an important aspect of relationship, but keeping it in the kind of lower chakras is ideal. You know, keeping it grounded, not letting it explode, but being able to channel that passion and use that passion in a constructive way. But when things get suppressed, it's like they want to explode. And I feel like this person, they're like sick of feeling burdened by it. Whatever this is, it's been a real challenge for them. It's been a real struggle, and they're overwhelmed. It's like destroyed them somehow. This cards are very dramatic, so you can take this all a little bit more lightly, but the words that come through are often quite strong with certain decks or certain readings. So yeah, that it's like it feels like destruction. It feels like completely overruled. This is actually Saturn, this planet in the sky, and this is got strong placements in the sky at the moment. But whenever you're tuning in, doesn't really matter. It's about this strong, like overbearing, fatherly energy in this particular reading. It's like the overbearance of the masculine, the overbearance of rule, of authority, and this kind of this control, and it can feel like it's felt like to them like it's kind of destroyed everything. And it feels like they want to be happy because there's so many good things. It's like there's so much that's really positive around, but they struggle because of this this weight, this burden on them. You get a few more clarifiers. Okay, 10 of Cups, please. Oh, yeah, they want a future with you. This person wants to move up to the next level with you, whatever that is. They see you as someone who they could build a life with and have a strong future with. But they feel like there's there's things that haven't been dealt with. There's things that haven't been brought to the surface. And it's like there's these hidden fears and anxieties that they're done with. It's like they want to move on. It's like they've fought the last battle. Like I've done this battle. We've got the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands again in reverse here. And it's like, I feel like they want to fight for you. Like they see a future with you, but there's whatever this is, this disagreement between you, they're done with it. And I feel like they're hiding this this fact. They're hiding this fear. And it feels like this, whatever this is, it's like it's blocking intimacy, it's blocking connection. Not necessarily the vision itself, but this feeling, right? This kind of hidden anger, because this is a secret, right? So this is something that wants to come out, but it's like it's not. It's like they're not expressing it, right? It's just kind of hidden. It's not on show. Okay, this is like quite a long reading. Let's do the clarify the 10 of Wands. They want peace. They want things to be in balance. They want things to be fair and equal and even, and they don't feel like it is. Yeah, they're done. No. They know something isn't over. Sorry, they know something isn't over. They know it's not over. But yeah, look, 8 of Wands, bottom of the deck. There's this, they have so much passion. This person is so passionate, has so much desire and so much energy that they want to put into this connection. Like they really want to move things forward, but they're just exhausted by the battles, or there is something that they can't let go of. Whatever this star is, they just don't see it as fair. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I'm going to do an extension, and I'm going to look into, what did I say I was going to look into? What action they're going to take. This person is quite likely going to take some action, right? 8 of Wands, they're not someone who kind of sits around waiting. We're going to look into what action this person is going to take, and we're going to look at the advice for you, okay, in the extension. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to this. Please give me a like, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Rose Star Tarot, if you want to join me there. I do daily cards and stuff. You can book a private reading with me below, donate a deck. I've received 2 recently. Thank you so much to people. And yeah, comment, whatever, like, subscribe, that kind of thing. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again soon. Hi, group number 2. So, let's see who, first of all, this person is. Okay, got the cards. Who this person is. So this character, I'm going to describe this character, and this should give you an idea if this is the right kind of person we are tuning into. This person, this kind of person is a person who changes their mind quite a lot. Someone who's kind of backwards and forwards, maybe sees one way, sees another way. They keep kind of shifting, and you may, not really be sure where you stand with them a lot of the time, because it just like things flip. They're the kind of person who just can flip their mood, flip their mind. They can be talking about something intimate and deep one second, and then like something really trivial the next. They're just kind of they're very active. They've got a very active mind, very quick mind, quite clever. They may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They may, and someone who's kind of on the move, and I think they're kind of playful as well. This person likes to see things differently. They like to flip things around. They've got this quite light, playful nature with them. They could also be quite tempestuous sometimes. They've got that kind of passion in them, but they can like flip it like so quickly back to just being like silly or a joker or something like that. Okay, and a playful person. All right, let's see. What secret do they want you to know? What do they secretly want you to know? Okay, in their head space and in their heart space. Okay, in their head space we've got the 8 of Vessels, rebirth, the Queen of Bows, the hare, and the Ace of Bows, spark of life in reverse. And in their heart space we've got the Sun of life, the Page of Stones, the Lynx, and the Wanderer in reverse. Okay. All right. I'm laughing because with the Lynx card, I just remembered somebody commented on another video where this came up about the Lynx effect. I don't know if you're in the UK, I don't know if it translates into other countries, but the Lynx is like this slightly dodgy smelling spray that teenage men tend to wear. Sorry if I'm offending anyone who uses it, I'm really sorry. But maybe that's just my association, that it's just this Lynx. The Lynx effect is this guy like sprays himself with this body spray. I don't think it's a deodorant. Is it like perfume? I don't even know what it is. Just this really strong smelling something or other that guys just drench themselves with, and it just makes like all the ladies just drop at their feet. And it's called the Lynx effect. And so now when I see this card, I just think of the Lynx effect. So yeah, this person is hot on you, right? They've changed their ways. This is kind of maybe how you see them. You see them in this very, and this could be who they are as well, that they are this kind of playful person. But in their heart space, we've got the Wanderer in reverse. This is the Fool in reverse. And I feel like in their heart space, they're not playing around anymore. They're not being a fool. It's like they've overcome this. They want you to know that they are not a player, or they're not just a joker. They're not, in terms of how they feel about you, they're not joking. They might be playful, but they're sincere, right? They're really sincere. They're not taking risks anymore. They're not they're not jumping into the kind of the unknown, unprepared. They are they're getting their links on, right? They're preparing to attract you, woo you. They want something stable and solid with you, and you're just this warm, bright, sunny light to them. You are the sun. They feel the sun about you. There's just this heat and passion and warmth and attraction. It's a really grounded, happy, joyful space in their heart. They may be worried, you know, about how to move forward or how to approach you, because they feel kind of fragile. This heart space is so so dedicated to you. I mean, this is the happiest, like this is the most joyful, open, happy card I really feel in the tarot. You know, it's a major arcana. It just oozes the light, the sun, the joy, right? This summer, this is this feeling of just expanse, of summer, of warmth, of play, of romance. And especially you may have made them some kind of offer, message, gift, like you've given something to them, and it's like it's really turned them on, or really like it's really incredible to them. Like it's a real gift. It's felt like a real gift, and it's made them really feel like they don't want to mess around. They want to do things properly. Okay. In their, what do they want you to know in their mind? What's secret? They've had some realization. They've had some kind of awakening. Let me get a clarifier on this row. Okay, 8 of Cups. Yeah, they miss you. Queen of Bows. What's she about? Justice. Yeah. Okay. Great. Great. Yeah. They've had a realization that they weren't happy. That they've realized that they weren't content, that they were missing something, and they were missing you. They were lacking you. And they also, this can also be that this person, what they valued, they've realized that what they valued was an illusion. It was a misconception. They were valuing the wrong things. And they've realized that things weren't fair. If this person you're inquiring about has been in another relationship or ending another relationship, that's finished. It's a non-starter. The Ace of Bows in reverse. There's no life in it. There's nothing there now. It's over. It's done. It's gone. Because they realized it wasn't fair. They realized it wasn't fair. And they realized that it was a lesson for them. They've realized. And they want to bring things into balance now. We've got from the five of Pentacles here to the 6 of Pentacles. And this is like this evolution. And this is such a powerful evolution, because the five is this point of struggle, this point of difficulty, of challenge, of a real issue that needs to be worked through. You know, this is something, a significant life issue that needs to be understood, like a lesson, and worked through. And they've progressed, right, to the 6. The 6 is freaking amazing number. I love 6 because 6 is the tipping point. 6 is where it goes over the balance, where from here into 10, it's like a much easier flow. Getting up to 5 is tricky, right? And you meet this 5 energy. But 6, it's like, okay, things are moving. And you still get the struggle coming in. Like there can still be difficulties and challenges coming up, but it's like you've been over the major hurdle, the major lesson has been learned, and then it's kind of tidying things up and neatening things out. So this person has really shifted and moved. They want you to know it's over and it's done. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so anything else for this group? Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look. This person's quite emotional, I would say. I feel like even though this thing they've realised it's a non-starter, there's still this process that they're going through in releasing it. So there can still be some emotion. They can be crying about it, even though they know, even though they know all this stuff. It's like it's just the release, a release of time or effort or energy spent. And it's like the tears are just allowing things to process, allowing the tension to move from the body. Okay, so I'm going to do an extension. I'm going to ask what their next move is going to be. And I'm going to get some advice for you as well. So follow the link below to Vimeo for that extension. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. You can book a private reading with me below. Like, subscribe, share. You can follow me on Instagram at rose.star.tarot for daily cards and just to connect, whatever. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking to you again another time. Okay, group number 3. I am with you. Let's see, what's the character of this person? The Maiden. Okay, this should describe the person we're dealing with. I'm going to get another card. I just want to clarify them a little bit more. Okay. Collective of Pixies. Right. This person might be younger than you. They might be a kind of a playful, cheeky, fun-loving, sweet, cute kind of person. They may also be naive. They may be a little bit immature. They're just like a kid, okay? This person, it's like they're actually very innocent, this person. There's a real innocence about them. And they're inspired, you know, they are an inspired person, and they just kind of act and just they have this kind of like creative inspiration. They're like, it's like they're guided, they are kind of guided to kind of move and play. This person, they may also be connected to children. They may have a child or like work with children. Something about young, okay, this kind of young, playful, innocent, quite sweet nature. And this person, they quite like, I would say they're quite a sociable person. They're someone who enjoys being with others, connecting with others. Again, it's this like sense of play. It's a very, very playful nature. And they like being in a crowd. They like, yeah, this could be like, this could be partying, celebration, being out and about, just, you know, connecting with the world, being with the world. They like being with others. Like, it's like community is important to them, connection is important to them. Okay, so that's your person. If that resonates, then stick with me and we will find out what this person secretly wants you to know. Let's have a look at the headspace first of all. We've got the bird's nest, summer, and one of roses, commitment. Oh, cute. Okay, this is very sweet and straightforward. This person like wants to have a family with you. They want to build a future with you. They quite likely want to. They want a solid commitment. They want a serious connection. They want to. This can be like marriage, weddings, but it's more about this kind of dedication, this sincere devotion. They secretly want you to know that they are devoted to you, and they're willing to put in this effort and this energy to build something, to make something happen, and to create some kind of bright future with you. It's quite sweet. It's very straightforward. Their mind is, you know, they really have this. It's this kind of childlike, this childlike energy, which is just very pure and simple and devoted. Okay, it's like it's just like this. You know, my personal experience with having a child is I didn't realize how much I could love until I had a child, and how much people could love, because a child gives you such utter devotion, such utter adoration. And it's like this person has this, like they have this utter adoration for you. And it's like they can, they just see that the romance and the joy and the love and the light. It's like, it's just what they're thinking. That's all they're thinking about. Let's look in the heart space. We've got the Two of Worlds in reverse. We've got Will, Wisdom and Mind. And the Buddha Prepares. Okay, and bottom of the deck, we've got View of the Ego in reverse. This one in reverse. Okay. Okay, let me just feel into this heart space. This is this person is they're very their heart feels very powerful, powerfully grounded and aligned. Will, wisdom and mind is about the alignment of the three major chakras, about connecting the mind and the use of the mind to the rest of the energetic field and the body. And they have a very clear structure within their heart space. It's like real balance. Real balance that they feel with you. There's like the fire and the water. They feel this this flow and this connection. With the Buddha Prepares, this is about needing to take time and be patient. And I feel like this person is willing to be patient. That either they want you to be patient, or they need to take their time as well. Or that they know that it's going to take time, or that there's patience needed. You'll know which applies to you. And this Two Worlds, I feel like it's in reverse, which I feel is drawing my attention to the outside the window, and like the place beyond, the kind of wider world. And I feel like so for this person, it's like there's this split with you. There's this two different it could be two different places. This can literally be being far away from someone, but I feel it's more like this desire for home and this desire to travel. And in reverse, I'm being drawn to the desire to go outside, the desire to seek beyond, the desire to explore the wider world, the outside world, to leave home, to go beyond home. So I feel like this person is willing to travel or move or explore or adventure with you. There's something about having kind of this clarity and insight that they may need to move, or they may need to travel to connect with you, and they've got the determination to do it, but it's going to take, like, it might take some time. There's like preparation time that's needed in order to do that. Let me get some clarifiers for these cards. Yeah. They see a happy future with you. There's something about the putting in the work, needing to put in the work. That yeah, it's like things. Something needs some dedication, needs this mastery, needs this kind of work put into it, and it's either yeah, there's some kind of learning or lessons or something that's going on around that, about putting in the energy and time into something, or where to focus. I feel like their focus could really be on you. It's like they're maybe they're with this travel, right? It's like their work might not be moving, or it's something about their work that's kind of in the background, or isn't flowing, or isn't adding up. Something about it isn't moving, and it's like they need to ground this passion. This is their focus. The relationship is their focus. It's almost like, you know, when you're out of alignment, out of harmony with where you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to be doing, it's like things can't flow, things don't work. And there's something about this that they're struggling with this balance of how to negotiate these. Okay, this can be these different worlds as well, the world of work and the world of relationship, and it's like how to balance these. Get a few more clarifiers. Okay, they are ready to move. They're ready to move, to put in time, energy, effort. They're ready to go. They're ready to take action. And they, I didn't speak about this one. They've overcome their some egoic traits. It's like they've seen the reality of some kind of issues that either they've been between you or in themselves. There's some kind of, essentially, like a selfish kind of quality. It's like they've overcome this, or they've been able to have the clarity around this. This could be with themselves. They've seen their own selfish nature, or they've seen their own egoic traits, and it's like they're releasing them, or they've let go of them. Okay, let me get just one more card. Okay, yeah, Eight of Cups. They realize that wherever they are, this person, they realize it's not their complete fulfillment, and they are ready to move on from it. Okay, towards you, right? They see where they are as being satisfying, as being they're content. You know, they're happy, they're satisfied where they are. I think this is to do with this card, actually, this coming, they're coming into appreciation or humility or gratitude for themselves, or where they are in their life. They've realized that kind of trait, and they've overcome that. But what they've realized in that, they're satisfied. It's like they've moved into satisfaction with their life situation, but they realize there isn't enough within it. Like, they realize there is more space to be happy, there's more space for joy, for complete fulfillment. So they want to walk away from where they are, and they are like ready to take that action. They're ready to or at least begin that process, because there is this time needed. This person wants to I feel like this person wants to move towards you. Okay, this can be geographically, it can be romantically, but I am feeling with this Two Worlds, I'm feeling this geographic relocation. Okay, right guys, I am going to do an extension, and I'm going to look into what will their next move likely be, and what action you should take, advice for you in this situation. Okay, so follow the link below on Vimeo if you want to go into that. And otherwise, please give me a like, subscribe, thumbs up. You can book a private reading with me below. You can follow me on Instagram, rose.star.tarot. I've got daily cards and other random stuff. So otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking to you again another time.